Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I will be showcasing my Thomas & Friends Wooden Railway collection. Thomas, Percy, Gold. Yeah, I'm just kidding, that's lame. Let's get on to the actual video. Alright, so right off the back, we got Douglas, beaten up, but most of my Scottish twins are. The tender is a different year to the engine, but there's Douglas. Next up is Donald. Don't have a tender for him, but I had this one since I was really young. Donald. Alright, this is a Thomas Wood item. I don't have very many of these, but this is a fully painted one.
Oh my god, bro, shut up.
Diesel 10. This is the one I had whenever I was little. I still have it. I took pretty good care of Diesel 10, but he sees them all the time. Literally one of the coolest wooden railway toys ever. And there's Diesel 10. Ryan, I don't use him in videos because my friend who used to voice him isn't around anymore. He didn't die. I'm just saying he's just not in the same state that I live in anymore. But yeah, Ryan, repaint of Thomas, still one of the coolest little wooden characters that I have. So there's Ryan. Victor, I have, some of these are going to be duplicates, but this is a later Victor. This is not the first one I had, but there's a Victor. Caitlin, this is a cool one. I don't use her or Connor very much. They look cool. I just don't really have a reason to use them that much, but there's Caitlin. Mavis. Yeah, I think it's the TWR short called The Virus, where we ended up smashing the side of Mavis completely, so check that out if you're interested. Rusty, I don't know if this is a rare one or not. I don't remember if it's like White Roof Rusty. I'm not an expert on wooden railway, I just like the toys. But yeah, I don't know if there's a rare one or not. Even if it is, it's kind of beaten. But Rusty, for the win. Salty, this is one I had whenever I was younger as well. Definitely one of my favorite ones, so. Another one of my favorites, Boko. My friend Chris got me this one for my birthday a few years back, and it was one of the coolest little Christmas gifts I got. Or sorry, not Christmas. Did I say I meant birthday? Yeah, Boko's really cool. Luke, I forget I have this one. We can move on from this one really quick. I forget I have this one. Not great. Thomas, this is this is the font I think I use in everything. At least it looks like the font I use. I don't know. Maybe it's not. This is 2001. I can tell by the font. Right. Oh my god, now I have to check. 2000. Thomas and the Magic Railroad Thomas. Cool. Kevin. Kevin's cool. This is the best rendition of Kevin for the wooden stuff by far. Yeah, really cool. I wish this was yellow, but it's not. But besides that, really cool. You can pick up stuff. I promise there's not many of these left. Thomas Woodashima. I never got the wooden railway one, so I got this one. And it's whatever. Dennis, love Dennis. Cool character. His face is off to the side. I got this from a friend before he moved away. He gave me some of his wooden stuff. Yeah, Dennis, guys. He's a lazy little piece of shit. Toby and Henrietta. This isn't my childhood Toby. We'll see that one later. This is one that my friend Alan sent me. A lot of these I get sent to by friends and people who watch my stuff. And then Henrietta, which I think is from the Clay Railways. It is. Yeah, I thought I'd knock them out at the same time. I used to have two of these. I only have one now. I think this is the Lightson, it's Talking Thomas. Yeah, you put a battery in there and he would talk. Pretty neat. Ferdinand. This is not the Ferdinand from Cooking with Thomas 2. A lot of people still ask me about that Ferdinand. This is his little friend. Yeah, Ferdinand for the win. Henry. This is Henry, one of my favorites. Y'all know I love using Henry in the TWR short videos. So he's gotten kind of beat up over the years. One of my favorites. Another one of my favorites is James. If y'all know my old YouTube channel name, y'all would know why most of y'all still refer to me by my old name, but, you know, here's James. This one I've used quite a lot as well. Him and Edward were some of the coolest looking Mattel ones, for sure. And that's James. This is the Diesel 10 that's canon in the TWR videos. There's a video where he got his claw chopped off, or at least there's like a flashback or something. So this is the one that's canon to those videos. He's still like this. Will I ever make the movie that ties up loose ends? Probably not, but if I do, yeah, you'll find out why. He's still like this. The Chinese Dragon, this one's cool. His head does this. Really cool piece. It looks like the one in the show. Really cool. I think this came out in 05, if Kikre is correct in his video. Trevor, another one of my favorite ones. Just very simple, very basic. It looks like Trevor. And that's kind of all you need with a wooden one, isn't it? Skip. There you go. I think this was the last wooden railway model I got. You know, not counting Thomas Wood or anything. This is the last wooden railway. I'm going to call the new wooden railway 2.0. I don't have any of those yet, but Edward, Henry, and Gordon look kind of cool. Probably won't get them, but if I do, I don't know if I'll let y'all know or not. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Stepney, a.k.a. Chad, a.k.a. the character that the Clay Railways played in that whatever short it was where he came over and we did a video. Yeah, he's really ugly. He's cool, though. He's just really, 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 really ugly. Proteus, this is one that the Clay Railways sent me in a trade we did as well. His light still works. I should probably take the batteries out, and I will forget to. Yeah, really cool. I like Proteus. Little magic freak. Okay, Harvey. I really like Harvey. It's got the crane arm. It's really stiff. But yeah, I can pick stuff up. I can probably pick this little screw up. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, really cool. Den. We'll find Dart eventually. Dart's way cooler than Den. Sorry, Den, but yeah, solid model though. I just realized how some of these get dinged up whenever I don't use them. It's just because I throw these things in a box. He's dinged up, but I did not use him that much. If anything, I used Dart a lot more than him. There's Den. This is an ugly Thomas. This is the Tommy Thomas, I think it is, where they have the ugly faces. And the body's fine. The face is ass. This is Belle. Belle is cool. This is also a Tommy one, I think. The face doesn't look too bad on that one, though. Oh, okay, Clay sent me this one as well. I like this. I think Mattel got rid of the red inner part on the wheels. And I really like that. I like the red. There's Belle. Really, really cool. All right, I told you we'd find him. Here's Dart. Dart's the cooler half of Den and Dart. Will always be. Yeah, he's actually not very dinged up at all. He's really cool. I like Dart. We'll knock these both out. We got Rheneas and Yellow Rheneas. These guys bring me back. I just remember when this movie was a really big deal. And this was a big deal. Because everyone thought it was Duncan. And here's regular Rheneas. Really decent model of Rheneas. Rosie. This is a Mattel Rosie. I got sent this by RTB Productions. He's one of my OGs on YouTube. Like, goes really far back. But, yeah. Rosie's cool. And, the Tommy King 06 hates her. Here's Connor. Connor's a really cool one, like Caitlin. I think I like Connor a little bit more. I used to use him a lot more than I have. You know, it's not like I really play with these things too often or anything. Connor's cool. I just don't use him that often. I just don't like how much, plastic is on him, but the face is solid. Paint Splattered Thomas from Calling All Engines. W Thomas right here. Love this one. This is from one of probably my favorite special in the show. So this was from my friend Grayson years and years ago. I just remembered that. Probably the most plasticky wooden railway model ever is Frida. Although I just noticed that this is wood. Which is weird. I thought that was plastic. But it's just because this is all plastic, that's all plastic. Too much plastic for me. Frida's cool. She was a bit of a peg warmer, this one. But, yeah. Cool looking character. And she looks a little, it's either the eyeliner or... No, it's not. It's just completely cross-eyed. Awesome. Bertram. This is one of my brother's ones. A few... I think Frida is also. So is Timothy. I don't know, a few of them are his. I don't remember which ones. I know Bertram is. He thought Bertram was cool. Yeah, and this is the one with a tender. So it's a much cooler version of Bertram, where Mattel actually fixed a pre-existing version of a toy. Dodge. We'll find Splatter eventually. Yeah, so this is Dodge. Cool. I don't even remember getting half of these characters. I don't know where I got Dodge or how I got Dodge, but I have him in Splatter. Gordon. I never got the Mattel tender. This is, I mean, with painted coal. This is the legendary bathroom tender from the year 1996. Yeah, I never had a tender for Gordon. I just had the front of him. So I just, you know, this works for me. I didn't get Gordon until pretty late, because my original Gordon I gave to charity years and years and years ago, the one I had growing up, so... There's Gordon. 2002 Thomas that I did not take from a kid at school years ago. That didn't happen. And yes, the one without the stripes. It's in really, really good condition for what it is. Yeah, I really like this one. There you go. Gator. This is, I think there's 2 versions of Gator. I thought mine was like a weird bootleg or something, although I got it in store. Because I thought Gator had a big plastic piece right here, and these bogies were plastic. But then I did some research, and apparently people were complaining there wasn't enough wood on it. So they made the bogies wood and all this wood. So it actually has I mean, it's almost all wood. So why wouldn't they do that for all the other ones? I don't know. Duncan, I have like 6 Duncans, but the other ones are at my grandparents' house. I think I have like 2 or 3 here, so we might see Duncan again. This one has no name. I think this one was from the Tommy King 06, or it was from my old buddy TTT Productions 07. I don't know. This video is bringing back a lot of old names. Percy. I had a regular Percy. I also had a Snowplow Percy when I was younger. I don't know where the hell they are. So this has been my only Percy. And he's kind of like the main guy from TWR Shorts. Him and Henry are kind of the mains. And I just realized how beaten up. Oh my god. Especially compared to ones I had at the same time. Like Henry. I was using this Henry at the same time. Look how much more beaten up Percy is. Yeah, we all like Percy here. Here's my childhood Toby. My mom redid the roof years and years ago. It's like a nail polish, I think is what it is. Because it has a gloss coating. That's what I'd assume it is. And I guess I did the little bell and the other detail and painted that part black. I don't know why we chose gray, but yeah, childhood Toby. Really, really beaten up. But I love it to death. Here's the other Victor. This was my first Victor. You can tell he's a little bit more beaten up. I wasn't a huge fan of Victor when he came out. I just got him because I was getting a lot of the narrow gauge trains. Or engines, rather. But, yeah, Victor's cool. This is one of my favorites as a kid and to this day. I love Hector. This one is so cool. This is one of my buddies in real life. I say in real life because I usually say people's YouTube names, but I don't think he still does YouTube. He didn't do Thomas, so he just did normal stuff. But yeah. Anyway, a lot of people like Hector. I remember my uncle got me this one probably when that episode came out. Was that season 11, I think? Yeah, totally beaten up. I used to use Hector for all sorts of stuff because I used to put stuff in there. Yeah, love Hector. This one's awesome. It says in 15 Thomas. This one came with the 1942 Thomas, which is a lot cooler. Yeah, we went from an all gold Thomas to this. The face is really good though. I like the face on it. Besides that, nothing to write home about. Also, I won't be featuring the golden Thomas. Y'all know I have the golden Thomas. I won't be featuring that in this video because I don't keep it in the bin with all the other trains because I don't want it to get all dinged up and stuff. But yeah, here he is. Proof. I was editing the video and I figured I would show him. Here he is. Birthday Thomas, or Happy Birthday Thomas. This is the learning curve one, not the Mattel one. I knew that. I didn't have to check underneath. I just thought it was weird that they usually don't put the learning curve text on there. At least I don't think so. Yeah, cool Thomas. Came with a cargo cart. I don't know if I have that because we're not going to look at the rolling stock in this video, but I probably do. Here's the Thomas y'all see in the newer TWR videos. This is Thomas. Also, for people who keep asking me where to watch the TWR shorts, they are in the TWR shorts playlist on my channel. There's a big star by it. They're just unlisted, but I did not delete them, so you can go watch them if you'd like. Okay, we have the Prison Escape Artists, aka the Busy Bee James models. I have 2 of these. This is like one of my favorite versions of James. This one was from RTB Productions. There's a lot of stories behind this I won't even get into because the video is not on YouTube and it'll sound stupid if I bring it up. But yeah, this is from RTB Productions. This one, I don't remember where it's from. It's just a better condition James. But this tender came from this one. I just, you know, made it look nice again. Put it that way. Probably my favorite variation of James that I have is this James with Team Colors. This is from a Season 10 episode, which I actually really like. It's just a really nice looking James. He has like the scarves on him and stuff. Yep, James with Team Colors. And I love this James. It's a really cool James. Got Lost and Found Hero. I don't have the tender to this one. It's a really cool one. This one was from Alan too, I think. I don't know. It's hard to remember. Detail's nice. I don't have Patchwork Hero, but I'm not really a hero collector, so I don't really care. Hentai Thomas, or the 1994 Thomas, I think it is. It's got the huge pupils, hence the name. Yeah, love this Thomas. I sold my 92 one and kept this one. That's how much I like this one. So yeah. Next up, we got something from Thomas Fan 01, which is the Troublesome Brake Van. He sent me this a while ago, and it was super cool. Still love this item. The 94 Thomas, this one, and the next item, I don't put with my Wooden Railway collection. I keep it in a drawer in my room because I don't want to mess these guys up, because they're very nice and very old and very, you know, special. But yeah, very basic, but that's kind of how stuff used to be. And there's the Troublesome Brake Van. Really cool. Next up is my only 92 item now, because I sold my 92 Thomas for way too much money than I should have sold it for, but, you know, win for me, I guess. This is the 1992 James with a 94 tender. I think it's 95. I don't know. I'm not an expert on this stuff, guys, but this is from the Clay Railways. He gave me this one. I think I gave him a Knapford Express coach in return. It was like a 2000s Express. I don't know. Or it was like 98, I think. Yeah, really cool. I love the face on this. This looks just like James. And yeah, really cool James. Ben, Bill is somewhere. We'll find him eventually. But this is the blue version. I have the blue version of Ben. I used to have the OG ones, but I don't know where those are anymore. This is the Silver Spencer by Mattel. The plastic bogies, which I'm not a fan of. I love the color, though. I think I had the original Spencer out at one point, but I really like... I like the face on the old one, but the color. I love the metallic color, although I just noticed that line literally... It's like bleeding through. It's kind of annoying. All right, ladies and gents, this is my first ever Thomas item. This is a 2003 Thomas. I probably got this the same year that it came out. Yeah, it's beaten up, and it probably would have been more beaten up, but I lost this one in a lunchbox or something for like 7 years, and then I rediscovered it like maybe, I don't know how many years ago it was. Whenever Cooking with Thomas came out, I rediscovered it again. And yeah, it's been going through hell and back ever since. Speaking of old Thomases, this is weird because it's a goofy looking Thomas and it has the name Billy, but this was done, I'm pretty sure, before Billy was introduced. So yeah, I made this, I wrote the name, like I was probably in like 4th grade when I wrote the name, but I did this little train way younger than that. I was like maybe 2 or 3 or something. Because the handwriting is ass, so yeah, I guess you could say this was my first custom, and it looks like most people's OCs, but this was my prediction of Billy. Dash, this was also from the Clay Railways, although he usually writes his name under there, but it might have worn off. Yeah, not a bad looking toy though, I'll give him that much. Charlie, the not so cool version of Billy. He's a cool looking engine. Besides that, nothing to really write home about. This is Vinny. Vinny's cool. I don't like this. This looks weird. I don't like... That's not cool looking, but... Yeah, I don't know. There's not much to say about Vinny. He's just kind of a lame character. He has a funny voice. I don't know. Frank. I think this was the last Wooden Railway model I purchased. So, like... The last Wooden Railway model I bought in stores was Skiff, when, like, the line was getting discontinued. And this was the last Wooden Railway model I bought, like, in general, I think was Frank. Because I think I found him for, like, $4. I like Frank. He's cool. My brother loves Frank, too. So this might actually be my brother's now that I think about it. I don't remember, but... He's a cool dude. He broke his own shed, I think, from memory, so... He's kind of a badass. Roll and Whistle Thomas, I believe. Yep. So when there's batteries in him, you push them along. You can hear that ticking. There's like a little mechanism in there that when you push them, it makes train sounds, or steam engine sounds, I should say. Yeah, I like this Thomas. I got it because I thought the face was cool. And I like how it was kind of wider. It's a cool Thomas. Arthur's cool. I don't like his wheels. I feel like these are way too close, and this one's really far out. And it's hard to even like move this thing. It's just kind of an awkward build on this one. Kind of a weird, yeah, see, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. The actual top part looks really good. The face I always hated. That does not look like Arthur, but the body shape is really cool. Derek, I remember getting this one, and this is probably my smoothest rolling train. Like, I don't even know if you can tell how smooth that is. Yeah, so yeah, Derek's cool. This is the original one. I think it was 2001. I'm not going to check. Hey, these aren't engines, but I put them with the engines because they are characters. Annie and Clarabelle. These are the Mattel ones. I have so many Annie and Clarabelles. I think I put, like, I don't know. I think I think there's another version of Annie Clarabelle we'll look at, but I probably have 6 different versions in total. These are the Mattel ones. I use them because I use the Mattel engines in my TWR short videos. And yeah, they look good with the new Thomas, so it's a win with me. This was a custom one I did. Remember that? He's got a weird face. I don't know. That looks really weird in this light. What the? It's supposed to be like a mad face. It just looks kind of weird in this light, but it was made out of a mold from the Mattel face. It just looks kind of weird in this light for some reason. But yeah, Mad Thomas. This is from when they made the Mattel Thomases with the small faces, and they looked really weird. So I was just like, whatever, I'll do something with it. And there you go. Oliver's cool. Don't understand why this bit here is plastic. That did not have to be plastic. I really wanted Oliver. I remember I got this one for Christmas. And he came with a dinosaur, so that's kind of the lame part of it. Fergus, he's cool as well. I think this was one from Alan, or maybe someone else. I don't remember at this point. He's got the little fly. He kind of... Oh, there we go. He's cool. Kind of noisy, but... He looks really stupid. Thomas Wood Emily. I have the Wooden Railway one show. We'll get on to her. But I thought this one looked a little bit better than the Wooden Railway one, honestly. It just looks a little... I think it's the face part I like more. I like that she has a small face. It's not bad. She is small, but she doesn't bother me because Emily is a smaller tender engine compared to, like, Gordon or Henry or, you know, Flying Scotsman or something. Yeah. There's our second Duncan. I might have another one. I don't know. I know I have, like, 6 in total, but... It's another Duncan, okay. Another main one. This is Edward, obviously. This is probably the best of the Mattel ones. It just looks so nice. I don't know why. It just looks really good. And the face is stellar on this one also. Like, that looks just like how Edward looked in the CG show. Yeah. Good model of Edward. And it looks really good. He looks really good with James. I think those just look really good together. Hero. This is the original Hero. This is from the Clay Railways. I know that, yeah. And it's better than the Mattel one in my opinion. I like how it looks a little bit more. Lady. This one I got from my friend Grayson. Also, along with that paint splatter Thomas from earlier. A long time ago. But yeah, it's the bigger face one. I also have the smaller face one, which we'll look at later, but yeah, I like this. I like this one. I probably like the other one a little bit more, but I like the face on this one more. I just like the size of the other one's face more. These are some of my first pieces of Thomas merchandise in general. Until one was played with a lot more. Actually, you know what I think it is? I have 2 sets of Ada, Jade, and Mabel, and I think this is from the newer set that Alan sent me, and this is from where I was younger. Yeah, this is the one I had from where I was younger. I must have the other ones in the bin that has all the rolling stock. But yeah, this is from childhood for sure. The other 2, I think, are newer ones that he sent me about 2-3 years ago. Yeah, Ada, Jane, and Mabel. I don't know why I got these. I think one of my mom's friends got these for me. But I thought they're really cool. And, you know, I didn't know who Ada, Jane, and Mabel were. Ada, Jane, and Mabel. So I used to use them as, like, Thomas's coaches before I had Annie and Clarabelle. They're very unique. I like their kind of like Railway Series-esque faces, so I really like those ones. Those ones go way back for me. This was the James I used to use in TWR shorts, if I'm correct. I think it's the Talking James. Yeah, it's not a bad version of James. The whole cab end is plastic. I like the little details. I'm glad those didn't carry over, though. I think they're cool in specialty models, but I feel like if they're on all of them, it'd be a little bit irritating. Splatter. We looked at Dodge earlier. Here's Splatter. Again, I don't know where I got these from. I'm going to guess Alan sent me these ones, but they could also be from a trade or from eBay or from some, I don't know. But yeah, there's Splatter. He'll find Dodge eventually. Mattel Salty. This one I got with my brother, I think. We both went to the hobby shop one day and found Salty. He's a bit beaten up, but, you know, he's cool. I don't know which one I like better. I actually quite like this Salty, so I think I like them both the same, just for different reasons. Duck, I've had about 4 models of Duck throughout the years. I've sold the other ones, I think, so I got this one left. This is from a friend named Blake from school, and I have not talked to that homie in years. Good face on this one. Always thought Duck was weird. He doesn't have, like, a funnel. It's just kind of weird. But, it's a nice toy, I guess. And the face looks like Duck, so what else could you really ask for? Hank, I really like Hank. This is from the Clay Railways as well. Yeah, it is. I don't know. It's a really nice looking wooden one. I don't know. It just looks really good. A lot of people have Hank, so he must have sold really well, which is good because that's the only reason he was brought into the show was for merchandise, I'd assume. Origins James, my brother got me this one for my birthday, and whenever The Adventure Begins came out, what was that, 2016, I think? Yeah, Origins James is badass. I love the black livery on him. It's just a really cool version of James. Timothy. This was my brother's, I think. The buffers are done up, and so are the side rods. So, you know, we don't really modify our trains that much, but, I think Timothy kind of needed it. I don't remember if I did that or my brother did, so I don't know. I don't think we've looked at a diesel yet, but we have a lot of diesels to look at. I think I have 4 or 5 different diesels. This is the one I like to use, because it's like, he's mad, and he's got the red running board. He's not a smiling little freak. I promise we're getting there, folks. Annie and Clarabelle. Again, I have so many versions of these, I can't even keep count. This is a version I found in my train, or in the box that I keep my locomotives in, compared to, I have one for rolling stock, so. They're from different years, though, I can tell. I'm guessing this is like late 2000s, maybe early 90s, and this is, or sorry, late 90s, early 2000s, and this is like mid 90s. Birthday Thomas, this is the Mattel one. I actually really like this Thomas. The hat, I think, works. I'm glad they didn't like put it over his funnel or something stupid. I think that's okay. It's a special Thomas, so I like this one. This was my first Mattel item, I think it was, probably. Him or Percy, that streamer Percy. Yeah, I like this Thomas. Bill, we looked at Ben earlier. And this one's yellow. I wish they would have made Bill and Ben, like, they would have had a yellow version as well, but my guess is parents probably thought they were the same engine, or, you know, parents are dumb. So, Snow Rosie, I don't remember where on earth I got this Rosie. This one must have been from childhood or something. I don't really remember where a lot of these come from. Some of them are from YouTubers, so I remember, but some of these I just don't remember. They're given to me, or if they're from when I was younger, or whatever. Because a lot of my ones from when I was younger I gave away years ago to a charity that needed toys and stuff. But yeah, it's a cool model of Rosie. I don't know when I would use it. Probably Christmas. Alright, we're going to skip past this one. So another version of Diesel. This is a Mattel Diesel. This one must have been secondhand, because I would not have used a Mattel Diesel this much. Secondhand Mattel Diesel. There's probably 3 more Diesels to go, so, you know, right on track. We have 2 versions of Stanley. We have the Learning Curve Stanley. This is the one, my uncle got me this one with Hector, I think. It must have been around the same time. Definitely yellowed the face. This was one of my favorites when I was younger, so I really liked Stanley. But I think the superior Stanley is actually the Mattel one. I really, really like this Stanley. It just nails the shape. Looks really good. I think of my old friend TTT Productions 07. This used to be one of his favorite ones to use in videos. Yeah, this Stanley is really good. 98 Thomas. I'm guessing. I'll check the wheels. This is a 98 Thomas. I used to use this one in TWR shorts. So there's that Thomas. Then we got cheese-covered Thomas. Don't write anything gross in the comments, yo. I like this version of Thomas, too. It's from a season 11 episode with Ari and Bert. The Shocked Thomas. It's just called Thomas under there. It's from the Jet Engine pack. Another really cool Thomas. He does not have a chin. Poor guy. Okay, so moving right along. Here are the other 2 Diesels. I think these are the last 2 Diesels, I'm pretty sure, unless there's another one hiding somewhere. That's the year 2000 Diesel. I like this one as well. I just like the other one more because it has the red right there. But solid. Classic. Then we got this one. I used to use this one in videos before I got the Diesel that we looked at earlier. So this one's gotten a fair bit of wear and tear on it because I used to use this one quite a bit. The only thing I don't like about it is that he is smiling, but besides that, it's a pretty solid version of Diesel. Battery operated Thomas. I also have an older version of this, as well as the Salty and Percy variant. These are cool, but they're kind of dumb. I like that they're metal. That's cool. He's a bit chubby, this one, but they're just kind of stupid because I took the batteries out of it, but it doesn't corner very well. It's just, I don't know. If you have like a simple track, it'll be fine, but anything too complicated, it won't do great at. Harold the Helicopter. This is a classic one. I've never been the biggest fan of Harold, but it's a cool toy version of Harold, I guess. It's pretty cool. the jet engine, another battery one. This one, on the other hand, is really cool. It goes really fast. It probably, it derails on certain pieces of track, but it's cool because it goes fast, so. Marion, I forget I have this one. Marion's cool. She has this shovel here that is magnetic, so if we grab like this, I'm just gonna move that. It's probably made more for cargo. Here's the other version of Lady. This is a 2000s Lady, or 2001. I'm not gonna check the wheels. I'm running out of time here, folks. Yeah, I like this one, the size of its face a little more. I just like, she looks so small. It's really cool. Sir Handel, this is definitely a childhood one because his smoke box bobbles back and forth. I used to really like Sir Handel for some reason. Yeah, this one's beaten up. Here's a childhood one as well. This is my childhood Emily. Emily was one of my favorites. I liked her more than Duck. Go ahead, man. Fight me about it. We redid the eyebrows a few years ago. So she has nice and sharp eyebrows, but because it bothered me, they like rubbed off. But yeah, streamlined Emily. I actually think this is kind of cool. Like, I know it's just from a little flashback, but I actually like how this looks more than Caitlyn. I don't know, probably because the face looks good. I don't know. Skarloey. This is, Mattel Skarloey. Looks good. Solid. This is a really cool one. 1942 Thomas. This one came with the 2015 Thomas in a pack a few years ago. I don't know why that's plastic, but everything else is pretty standard. It kind of struggles to go up hills because of this awkward length here between the wheels, but you know, you're not really going to use this one too often. It just looks really cool, and the face is kind of reminiscent of the Learning Curve Thomas. Speaking of which, here's a 2003 Thomas. This is a better condition version of the Thomas I had when I was younger. This was, I don't know, from a trade, I'm guessing. It's really cool. See what I meant by the face is really similar. Probably like a callback or something. But yeah, love this Thomas. Neville. Neville's really cool. He had a little accident in a video. If y'all can name the video in the comments, y'all are goated. But yeah, he kind of got lit on fire in that video. Billy, we have like 5 or 6 Billies. Well, they're all my brothers. My brother has all the Billies. He's the Billy King. This is just a Billy I grabbed to show in the video because I'm not going to show off 6 Billies. Billy Gang for life. Last one. So Topham hats. I know it's just like a figure, but I figured that we would end it off on the controller of the railway. So there he is. So yeah, I'm not gonna show off all of the engines at the end because I just put them as I was going along. I put them in a box to the right of me because if I put them all off on the floor, I would have nowhere to walk. Thank you all for watching this video. Comment below who your favorite characters are and anything like that. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.